Hi friends, this is Sadiq. Today I am going to demonstrate how to forward logs from Lakeet deployment in MuleSoft using Log4j and with the custom log forwarder. Okay, here is that as per point agenda, I am going to discuss about the introduction and what is the logj.io and how to configure in Mule4 to forward and publish log information to the log.io. Okay, you can see here that what is the MuleSoft as MuleSoft supports to configure the log4j that helps to forward the log based on the configuration and Splunk or logj and some other analytical tools or log handling tools that where we can publish our logs and information to monitor platform or the business operations in application or integrations. Okay, and the same that you can see that logjet.io is the organization that build on the ELK and Logstash Kibana, which which configure and create the index and segregate the application logs based on the configuration or define the filter or dashboard in the platform. Okay, we'll discuss more about in coming slides. You can see that about the log IO. This is feature provided logjet IO that includes alert, user control, parsing services support, and some other audit of the platforms. Okay, main feature of that is to have log management, infrastructure monitoring that how the platform is being performing and the execution is being processed, or along with the alert. Okay, and most of the its feature it supports well designed with Kibana to help engineering quickly find the information needed, right? That because because it works above the Kibana and Elasticsearch and some other analytical tools, but it provide a pre-built feature that we can leverage to perform the integration or to monitor or to analyze the platform behaviors while platform is running on the customer uses. Okay, um, in the naked deployment, like it's on-premises deployment or customer hosted environment deployment, MuleSoft application where we have if we want to send logs to the any analytical tool, then we recommend to configure in log4j. uh, Definitely you can use the logjet.io APIs to publish the logs, but definitely as it's already available, the plugins are already available, so we not move on that path that to send the logs to the logjet.io APIs. So we perform the configuration. We will do the configuration in log4j and add dependencies which required to publish the logs to the logjet.io. Okay, so in this demo we are going to discuss packaging need to configure in log4j, appender, and dependency need to add in the pom.xml file. Okay, here you can see that the package we have already added. This is for a naked mule deployment. Okay, for Cloud Hub it is different. As in Cloud Hub, whenever we are going to publish the log in through the log4j log4j in Cloud Hub, we disable the log in Cloud Hub. Okay, and apart from that, we add the appender in the log4j file. As for configuration and token, we will define here which where we will receive from the while adding the user or creating the account in log4 the logjet.io. Okay, and definitely this is the log geotype is MuleSoft, and apart from that, it is the URL and which where we publish the logs. Although port it sometimes different for the Europe and for Middle East for the North US region, it's sometimes it's different, but if it's not working for you, you can contact their customer care. They'll help you to find out the solution for that, or they will enable a different log for you. Okay. And apart from that, we need to add the logger section into the log4j, which as you can see that I can define in the info section the logjet info, or I have defined a separate logger section. This is the com.mulesoft.php transaction, which we can define as a category. We can use as a category in for sending log to the logjet IO. Okay. These are the dependencies which we need to require to add in the POM file, to download all the required libraries to support to integration of published logs to the logjet IO. Okay. Second thing, and then to configure the application, you need to create a user in the logjet IO. Okay, where you can go with the user login, you can go to the general. Okay, and the general you can find out the token which I have configured. I have done the configuration in this section. You can see that in log4j, to communicate to publish the logs, the token you can find from here. While going to the setting and login with the user, go to the setting. Okay, then go to general, and then you will find the token here. Okay. That's it. And then when you have MuleSoft application, this demo application, you can define the category. Okay, you can see the category like here. You can see the category over here, that the category I have defined. Let me go to the category. Okay, let me show the category here. Okay, you can see that com MuleSoft PC dot transaction. Okay, the same configuration you have to add in your log4j, and then if you test here, you can see the log is being forwarded or added to the logjet.io. Okay, let me show you demo here. Application, this is a demo application. Okay, I have just created one application sending logs to the adding logs in the log4j. Okay, you can see this the category I have added over here. Okay, now you can see that in log4j I have added this configuration, this package. Okay, apart from that, this you can see that I have added the log geo appender. Okay, this log geo appender will help you to send data to the required destination with the help of the authentication, as it's follow the auth2 token, auth2 process, or auth2 authorization process to accept the data. So you have to define the token over here. And okay, and this is the logger. You can see the logger section. In the logger section I have added there is one section, you can see the transaction. Okay, this section I have added. Okay, which I am referring this section log geo. Okay, and then I can define category directly to this, or I can define from here as well. You can, this log geo I have already defined here. Okay, so that whenever I will send info data, it will go to the log geo. Okay, else I can define my separate async logger, and this will I have to define this category to the logger component, and it will forward my logs to the logjet.io. This is a simple configuration. And apart from that, if you log into the log4 in the logjet.io, this is a this is a trial version I am just demonstrating here. You have to go to the setting. Okay, I already logged in my application. You have to go to the setting, and then you have to go to the general. Okay, in general you can see that I have found token, right? The same token I have configured in log4j. You can see this, I have configured same token. Fine. Apart from that, then you have to add the dependencies. You can see that these dependencies, as I have demonstrated in my slide, that you have to add all these dependencies to support and download all the libraries which are required to help application to send data to the logjet IO. Okay, these are the four dependencies: Apache logging, Apache logging 4j, logjet log4j, and logjet sender. Fine. And now let's run the application and let's test it how it works. Okay, let me go to console. I'll close this. Okay, let me go here. Okay, now I'm okay. Right now I'm not receiving data because I have not sent a data within 15 minutes. So let's send data right now once system started. Okay, it started. This is log geo example. Okay. Um, Gurugram. Okay. Let's send this request. Okay, it's done. Let's go to the logjet IO. Refresh it. Okay, let's wait for some moment. Okay, you can see this log geo example in Gurugram meetup, right? This is simple integration. What I have done, I am repeating once again that this is the log4j configuration. Okay, sorry, this is the pom file configuration, all the four dependencies. Apart from that, I have added the new appender. Okay, log geo appender. Okay, and then I have added the package. Okay, this is the for naked deployment. Okay, apart from that I have added a new sync logger. Fine. And then either you can directly use this category or you can use the info category to send a request or accept request. Okay, you can see that I have done nothing but I just I added this category transaction, MuleSoft PS transaction. Okay, which I have defined in log4j. If you see that I have defined in this log4j, right? So this is simple, very simple integrations which I have done to demonstrate here. Thank you so much.